What up? What up? We back with another one. How y'all doing? Today we are tackling another false belief. The false belief today is it's about black business owners. So we're trying to condemn all these false beliefs because to me, ain't none of it true. It's just all a lie. So today the false belief is black business owners rude or are they rude? So I'm gonna bring the team on board so y'all can chime in. But thank everybody for coming out again. Thank you for all the viewers, all the support. We really appreciate y'all out there. Let me get the team on the screen. What up, everybody? What up? What up?
What's happening? What's happening, y'all?
What's happening?
Hey everyone.
I hope everybody had a good week.
Hey, happy Wednesday.
You got Cash. He back again for a second week. Where you at, Cash? I don't see you. Where you go? He was up here. He must have lagged out. He'll probably be back. We got Kiki. We got Seven, Steph, Dave, Josh, and then we got Shay over there in the cut. How y'all feeling today?
God is good.
All the time. They don't show their face because most of them ugly.
That is so laughable.
That's the reason I can give y'all. I can't really give y'all no other reason other than that. Cash, he usually show his face. Dave do too, but his connection be going in and out.
We need donations for skin grafts. Put something on it.
What?
And a little plastic
You said
surgery.
skin grafts. Who's peeled up?
Greetings. Why do everybody show their faces? They don't show their faces because they ugly. That's my answer. So now you know.
No face, no case.
Doesn't
Like
seem personal.
SpongeBob said, I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Yeah, you can't trust them. You can't trust somebody that don't show their face. That mean they probably scam you out. I believe that too.
Hey, P. Diddy never showed his face, and look at him.
Thank you for tuning in, Miss Tammy Jennings. We appreciate
I got
you.
no comment.
Let me share this link with Brandon. Where Brandon at? Brandon, where you at? He probably didn't get it. I need to share the link for him. So, Miss Tammy Jennings, since you in the chat right now, give us your personal experience on black business owners. Do you feel that black business owners tend to be rude when you go get their service? Or have you had a time where, they gave you extremely good service? And we'll come back to you. Let's tap in with somebody in the group. Let's tap in with my boy Shay. Shay, you there? And nigga ain't there. All right, Steph, go ahead.
All right.
Do you feel black business owners are rude?
So personally, I feel black business owners they have to perform higher than their counterparts, of other races, because I feel like us black consumers, we put pressure on the black companies and the black businesses to excel and to succeed, because I feel like this is just my personal opinion. In my opinion, we hold them to a higher standard because we see them making it, and we see them, as black people, you see everybody, yo, what's up, cousin? What's up, family? Like, what's up, brother? What's up, sister? That's just something that black people do. So when we see a black business owner in my opinion, we hold them as a higher standard, and sometimes, you know, we could not see how much pressure they're under into trying to perform. So it might come off as rude sometimes, but I also feel like that's a stereotype because everybody's human at the end of the day. So you might have had a rude encounter, but you also had rude encounters at McDonald's and Walmart, but you still go back. So in my opinion, I just feel like that black business owners feel like they have to perform more because us black consumers put them on a high pedestal.
I agree.
My sound went out on me.
I
What's
think
your
I think
thing?
people sometimes use that use a business owner. Because if you really think about it, the black consumer, business owner, like Stefan said, you can be you probably went to plenty of establishments where there's and you still shop with them and probably still go back. So whereas with a black company, as soon as a ad you think you detect ever come back, you know what I'm saying? And another thing, a black company can give you grade A service from the moment you hit that door. They won't spend $1 in that store. So I mean, sometimes that whole thing about blacks being rude business people, another false belief that's added to the pot.
Yeah. If I could chime in real quick, if you allow me.
All right, where you at? Where you at? Who was that? Oh, 7. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I would say that I have my best experiences inside of black businesses because those are the only stores where you know that you're going to be treated as a human. And I'll give you an example. When you go to an Arab store, the motherfuckers is hella rude to us. When you go into a Korean store, you got that hurry up and buy action going on. And when you got white stores and shit like that, they treat you how you would expect them to treat you. We ain't gonna keep it PG. But then when you go inside a black store, if you go inside there acting crazy, the motherfuckers gonna be looking at you sideways like this nigga's crazy. If you go inside there just looking for business and then you actually pervade like, hey man, I'm coming here to spend my money, they gonna be inside there. Okay, thank you, sweetie. You go ahead, have a nice day. God bless you. All that type of goodness. You only get that from a black store. I ain't never had a Arab tell me God bless me. I ain't never had that before. I don't know. One of y'all can chime in if y'all can tell me that y'all had that before. But black people treat black people better than any other people. If they rude to you, it's probably something off about your energy. You probably a weirdo. Just being honest.
And another thing to piggyback on that as well, I feel like us as black people, in my opinion, we're more forgiving to other races when we get rude service or some type of bad interaction. We're more forgiving of other races than we are forgiving of our own black people.
All right, let me give me a second. Let me go to the comments. So we got Tammy Jennings in here. She said the few I dealt with haven't been rude. Okay,
Mm.
some good feedback. And then she agreed with Stefan. She said exactly, Stefan, because you can go to an Arab store, and they be rude as f to you. And then her last comment, she said, next time y'all do this, everyone should show their faces at least 50%. We are visual people. Just my opinion. I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm still working on the co-host, so I'm gonna have some pretty people up here with me. I'm gonna make them like real small boxes and keep them in a corner somewhere. Um,
I wanted to chime in on the discussion.
go ahead.
So when I was unemployed, I had the privilege of working for this Black-owned diner, and it was really uncomfortable for me, but I definitely took the opportunity and was really grateful for it. Now, one of the things that I did notice was people came in kind of entitled. Like they were definitely always looking for more portions, a discount, looking for something free. And if they didn't get that, then they were rude. And I feel like while I wasn't rude back, I can see how someone who's way more assertive than me would definitely get with someone who's, being rude. I'm going to maintain my customer service because I'm pretty patient, but people who don't have a tolerance for that kind of stuff, especially if it's a family run business, I can see there not being any less restraint for sure.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Um, so that false belief of black business owners being rude or putting everybody in the same, the same boat, it's just not it's not true. You can go to McDonald's, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Snooks, Aldi's, local grocery store, almost anywhere, airport. There are rude people everywhere. So I would always say treat people how you would like to be treated. And hopefully they return, that same energy. But let's take that stigma out of our minds because it's not true. It's just not true. But we're gonna move forward with some other topics we have today. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for viewing. If you haven't followed us yet, please go to YouTube and subscribe. Follow us. Please support. Smash that like button. You can also follow me on my personal pages. Reach out to me if you want somebody to talk to. Got some ideas. You're a business owner. Want to tap in? Hit me up. I got you. I'm your man. All right, back to the team. All right, we back. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for sharing. But yeah, they're just not true. Did anybody else want to chime in on this topic before we move on?
Mm.
No? Okay. We'll move on then. We'll move on. Y'all want to shout out a black business that you know so that people that's watching could maybe go out and use some of their services? Thank you, baby.
If you're ever in downtown Nashville, you can always stop by Angie's Diner. I know they have two locations. I don't know where the second location is, but I know the first location is inside the courthouse.
What was that? What was that at again?
Nashville, Tennessee. Angie's Diner.
Nashville. So if we have anybody out there from Nashville watching, check them out. Thank you for sharing. All right. Over the week, we all been, locked in on different tasks. We always got different tasks we work towards. We've been working on them. But today, I want to help everybody, get better with their future plans. So I came up with a new segment for today, and it's called the Chief Aim. If you know what a Chief Aim is, let me know. Anybody in the chat, anybody in the group know what a Chief Aim is?
No, what's that?
Chief Aim. I would say it's a blueprint, like something that you aim to get to. Whenever you feeling some type of way, no matter if you sad, mad, angry, you're feeling fucked up, upside down, you can always come back to this chief aim, read over it, and you can regain your focus. So it's a way for you to stay focused.
Yeah, it's like your purpose, your principal goal.
So we're gonna do a little activity with that. Let me get that set up. We got Kamari with her hold on. With her baby music in the background. Yeah. There. Hold on, let me get that set up. Am I good, chat? Can y'all hear me? Everybody in the chat hear me? Anybody in the group? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Add y'all to the stage.
All right, yeah, we heard you. We heard you. You was just backstage.
All right, cool. I'm add you to the stage. Y'all on the stage, but you just can't see y'all. Hold on, let me get this set up real quick. What's up, Sherelle? Welcome back. Gotta get you on here. Boom. Can y'all see my screen?
See,
No.
Yeah, I can see you.
in
Hold
the
on,
top
make
right
it.
corner.
I can't see
Hold on,
me.
yeah, you can't see yourself.
I can
That's
see
you're
you.
not supposed to.
Mm.
You're not supposed to. I'm about to put some on the stage. Can y'all see the presentation on the stage?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna make it bigger. Did it get bigger?
Yes.
All right, cool. Here we go.
Mhm.
All right. I had Shay up first, but I don't even think Shay in here. I think his camera on. We ain't in here though. So this is the activity I got on helping everybody, make a chief aim for the future. I'm gonna go through this as fast as possible, and hopefully this can help each and every one of y'all out with y'all future goals. We're gonna skip Shay, and we're gonna go to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. Welcome to the stage. This is the goal setting with Coach TY, the hustle coach. And today, hopefully, I can help you, create a plan for the future.
Okay.
So, my first question for you is, um, what's the biggest, most exciting?
You're cutting out, but I see the question at the top. Currently, one of my biggest, most exciting things that I would like to achieve is graduating from law school and, of course, becoming a lawyer, but also being able to be a traveling lawyer so I don't necessarily have to be in one spot.
Traveling lawyers. What's a traveling lawyer? What do they do?
This is something I'm creating for myself, but it's just having the ability to be remote,
Mm,
but still being able to practice law while I'm abroad, not necessarily having to be bound to one city or state and having to go into that court.
okay, I like that. Um, and if you could have anything you wanted that would make you feel happy and proud, what would that be?
If I could have anything I wanted, what would make me feel happy and proud? Just being able to have the freedom to work on my terms so that I can, be available for my kids and my family and just my freedom of time, but still being able to help other people just on my terms.
Okay. So freedom. I like that. My final question to you: what results must we create today that brings you closer that brings your aim closer to reality?
Um, well, of course, just continuing my studies and just surrounding myself with other professionals in the field, doing internships, just, getting a feel for the path that I can create in this lane. So different networking things, internships, just connecting with different people within that space.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Um, hey, so Steph, you there? Steph, all right, he ain't on stage. Steph, can you hear me?
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you now. You was off
Okay,
stage.
bet. Okay, I'm here now. What's up?
Shit. Looking at her, just looking at those pictures, they represent the things that she wants. Um, what does it make you think? Like if you looked at those pictures without the words, what would it make you think about Jocelyn?
Um, Looking at these pictures, I would say that she's someone who's seeking education and she's believing that education will grant her freedom.
I can feel that. So to her, freedom is being educated in a way, or education will bring her some type of freedom.
I feel like she believes that and education is going to be her path to freedom.
Okay.
I know she said financial freedom earlier, but I don't see no dollar signs up there to tell me that she wants financial freedom. I just see that it's education that's going to take her to her freedom, but it don't see what kind of freedom it is.
Okay. I can see that. Anybody else got any thoughts on just the images? If you were just looking at those pictures, uh, what would you say about Jocelyn?
Yeah, I
Jocelyn's
was
thoughts.
following along as you was putting them up. I was
I
following
don't
along
know
as
what
you was
the
putting them up there. As she was explaining.
I don't know what the I heartbeat is, but everything else pretty self-explanatory.
You said which one? You don't know
I
what it
think that's
was?
kind of like a connection,
Yeah, it was. That
Uh,
one's more. That one's
like
like-minded
mental
people.
connection.
Yeah,
okay.
like being in Bear. You know how we're like-minded people. We kind of communicate with each other and feed off each other's ideas and comments and so on so on.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. I'm just shallow. I'm sorry.
You good? What up, Sherelle? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in again. Well, thank you for sharing, Jocelyn. We'll move on real fast, real fast, real fast. We're gonna do one more. Who wanna go? Boom. Let's do. Oh, stop on
Somebody you
Dave.
ain't did before.
Yeah, let's do Dave.
Chef Dave.
Next might be going there. We'll come back to him. I don't think I did Steph before either. What up, Steph?
What's up? What's up?
All right. We'll try to pick your brain and turn it into images so we can see where you want to be in the future or where you at probably at right now. What's the biggest,
Alrighty.
most exciting thing you want to achieve in your life?
Right now, the most exciting thing I'm looking to achieve is getting this business off the ground that I've been working on.
Business off the ground. Hmm, that's a good one. I'm trying to find a picture just to represent that. Anything else? Or just that's the one for you right now, just to get your business off the ground.
That's so as far as in life, there's other things such as like seeing your children graduate and things on those lines. But I'm gonna keep it to the business, and
Mm.
that's the what I want to see right now, and I want the business to flourish, of course, as any potential business owner would like.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, we got then we got, if you could have anything you wanted, what would that would make you feel happy and proud? What would that be?
It would be actually seeing the business grow and the business thriving. So that would be something that would make me super happy and proud because all my hard work I put in, it's been successful. So seeing it grow is was something that makes me super happy and proud.
Okay, we're gonna put a money tree in there. That's what we want to grow. And what results must we create today that will bring your vision or your aim closer to reality?
Sticking to the business plan, sticking to the blueprint. Let me put it like that: sticking to the blueprint and taking step by step. Don't
Okay.
rush it. Don't rush it. Stick to the business plan. Take it step by step.
All right. Let me give you my breakdown, kind of what I see from looking at your picture or just bringing it out. Okay, I see that you try, and with that foundation, um, you're trying to see something grow from that, and hopefully it's money. I would say a money tree. That's why I put that money tree. Hopefully it's money that grows from your work. Of you standing on that solid foundation, building your business from the ground up.
I can see that. What? Okay, is that a document in that guy's hand, or is that some toilet paper?
It's a document.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a person coming out his wallet with a document.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what that is. I thought he trying to pop out and wipe my butt. I'm like, whoa,
I don't know where you get that from. Say, bro,
whoa.
where you get that from?
I've
But
watched the
nah.
video trial a lot, lady. My bad.
Um, Anybody else want to chime in on what Stefan was talking about on him growing his business from the ground up?
What the hell is that stick figure supposed to mean? I thought that was like somebody trying to help him learn how to do backflips and shit.
It was
See,
it's a little man coming out of a wallet holding some paper,
Oh, okay.
like trying to basically like he trying to tell him how to make some money. Cause dude looking
Yeah,
like
Oh,
like
shit and ain't nothing in his mug, bro. And dude coming out like, bruh, this is what you need to
I'm
do.
right here. You see the plan? You see the plan
He
in my
got the
hand?
plan in his hand, like, bro, this is what we need to be doing to make this money, bro.
I thought he was popping out like, hey, nigga, this how much you owe.
It could be that
No,
too,
no, no,
shit.
no. You
You know
got
how
the
you
you
look at it.
popping out with the plan. Like,
Hey,
hey,
it could be that
trying to
too.
get off the ground. I got it.
Bro could be a bill collector. All I know.
Yeah, I thought he was a debt collector. Like, gotcha,
Hey man,
bitch.
you got some furs out there, man. You need to leave them debt collectors alone.
They call, they be calling you with the wrong name. Is this
Nah, bro,
your Charlie
I
name?
thought he was.
You said
I
what?
thought he was picking them up off the ground, like getting my business off the ground. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I can see that too.
But he got fears of a
That's what I
debt
seen first.
collector.
Now, see, I told you at first I thought he was trying to pop out some toilet paper.
That man said toilet paper and some more. I'm like, man, you got somebody here trying to wipe your butt. You got some weird fears out here, man.
It's a
Oh,
cold world. But I do like that he popping out my wallet with the plan. I like that, you know.
I
I
think
actually
that's
like
you
that.
with the plan. You pop out and out of his
Yeah.
wallet because you got the
it's
plan.
like you pop. So your
And that
stuff
may be you, yeah. That may be
popping
you.
out of
Hey, I
your
like that.
wallet.
I like that, Kiki. I like that. You popping out of somebody else's wallet, like, hey, nigga,
Hey, you
look,
ain't never lied, Kiki, because there
you
gotta
ain't
be a big
paid. You ain't
wallet.
paid this money.
But that could also be like his current state and then his future state.
That could
Mm,
be that
that's
too.
good too.
Mm. Let me oh
I
yeah.
like that breakdown, man. That was a cool breakdown you did right there. I like that.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I'd be very upset if a nigga popped out my wallet. It's been robbed and you didn't even know it. It's crazy.
But I mean, he looking at him, so he know.
Hey, we got
Man,
somebody on Twitch watching us. I don't know what he's saying, but let's see. Look, he a ad.
Spam.
He a spam.
Are we on Twitch?
Yeah, we on Twitch too. We live on
trying to
Twitch,
get us to join his
Instagram,
OnlyFans.
YouTube, and Facebook.
He trying to pop out our wallet.
Low key.
Hey, if you want to pop in our wallet, hold on. Let me we do take donations. If you are so generous and you want to help us out, you can definitely send us a donation.
No matter if you're a robot, we still take Bitcoin.
Yeah, we definitely take donations. So please donate if you love us, or if you just love me, or you love seeing me on camera. Just donate.
You can buy pieces of
Appreciate you.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Send it to us.
And we sell our socks if you in that type of thing.
Yeah, Steph sells socks if you into that type of thing. I don't sell socks. That's Steph. But all right, back to business. Shit. Dave, did you want to do one? We ain't did one with you yet. We did one with everybody else so far. Like I'm back. It was different, but we switched it up this time to make it faster. I can't hear him though. I can't hear him. Can anybody else hear him?
Sure.
Oh, you. I asked, did you want to do one so we can see what's in your head?
Oh yeah. Come on.
All right, let's do Dave. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. All right, now I can hear y'all. I have to add you back to the stage. Let's go to Dave. All right, Dave. What is your biggest, most exciting achievement that you want in your life?
Last week, well, starting at the beginning of this year, the last week will be like a smoothie, water, juice, nothing else. So in December 1st, I'm gonna do a 21-day fast with straight water. With just that, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I really want to see if I can achieve that. It's like a spiritual journey, a self mental journey. The ribbon on my gift, like I said, this whole year at the end of every month, the last week of each month, I've been doing a 7-day fast, no food, just a smoothie, and December 1st to the 21st, and yeah, that got me pretty hyped, pretty excited.
Okay. So your health, your spiritual journey, being more spiritual and becoming more healthy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next question to you is, if you could have anything you wanted, it will make you feel super happy and proud, what would that thing be?
For every aspect of my restaurant to be successful, from catering to the food truck to doing events to the brick and mortar food, just, you know, one of the best places to eat in St. Louis, one of the best places to have your event proud and happy.
All right. And what results must we create today that brings you closer to that reality?
Um, Completing many goals, like many tasks, errands that I have for each day that leads up to the big one. Just preparation, preparation. Let's wrap it up. Preparation. Stay ready. So
Preparation.
yes.
I don't spell that right, but whatever. It came up with the same pictures. Guess it means kind of the same thing. Completing task, preparation. All right. Let me move this out the way real quick. All right, Dario. How would you well, Kiki, how would you break down David's thoughts or goals for himself?
Boy, he
Okay.
got Zai on his mind. That's why he got a tree in his head. He's sitting on a pile of fish. What is that?
That's money.
He's hugging the home is where the heart is. And then he got all of, you know what I'm saying? He got checks on everything, checks on checks on checks. That means he's doing good. And whatever that paper got on it, I know that for sure. It could be finances, could be anything. I wasn't listening though, because I was actually cleaning something. So I'm completely out of the picture. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. It's even better.
And
I I think. Oh my bad.
Go ahead, Steph. I'll go after you.
You sure? Okay. I think from these images, it's telling me he's on the spiritual journey to find where his home is, but he got to check some stuff off his list first.
Okay.
But food is there.
Mm.
Like I
Mm.
feel like the spiritual journey is the more important part, but food is just there.
Okay. I like that. Go ahead, Kiki. What you got?
yeah.
Similar to him, I feel like he has his priorities in check with the check marks or with the checklist. It looks like his brain is overflowing with ideas that are flourishing, that are fruitful, and then he is.
Mm.
Um, it looks like he's got a pile of money, so he's doing good, and it looks like he's satisfied by his face, and he's keeping what he cares about, like
I
his
like that.
home, close.
Mm. All right. Let me see. Let me give you mine. So he was talking about having his business and it being real successful. So his business, I had it as the house, because I feel like he holds that close to him, like that, owning that he holds that close to him because he wanted that thing to be so many different things, like that space to be so many different things that he holds it just close to him. He cherishes that idea.
Mm.
And I feel like food plays a big factor in his life, and of course his mental, his spiritual life, him being healthy, and then from him accomplishing these goals, he's gonna be able to just lay on his pile of money and relax, looking at the sky, kicking his feet up, and just chilling because he enjoyed the journey.
Mm.
Okay, I like that.
Kick. Mm-hmm.
That was cool, man. I appreciate y'all for doing that with me. That was cool. Let me stop sharing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave out and come back if you don't mind. Let me back in once I come in.
Yeah, it was a cool little demonstration on giving y'all a visual picture of the things y'all desire at this moment. Um, and I hope each and every last one of y'all, were able to get those things. If you keep that mental picture in mind, man, even when you just chilling somewhere, if you just capture that picture in your mind and just stick to that plan, man, I feel like you're capable of obtaining those things that we were able to create there. I like when people are able to actually kind of see things, to see the things that they want. I'm a visual learner, so I like to see the things that I want. It might not be the exact picture, but I feel like if you can see it, you can get there. So that was why I wanted to bring that up. All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't hear you.
That was cool. A cool little segment. Um, in the past, we did a little different. We asked people about their fears, and then the things that they wanted. That one was long, but it was cool to see like people facing their fears. And I was able to right now I was able to notice. Well, like a couple weeks ago, I was able to notice that like some of the people actually walking that path and achieving those things. So it's pretty cool to see. Um, Now we'll get into another segment. Well, let me talk to the folks real quick. How y'all doing out there? If you stayed this long, I really appreciate you for staying. Um, Hopefully one day I can get you on here and we can brainstorm some hustles. Uh, Everybody got a little hustler in them. You just gotta pull it out. So if you need somebody to help you pull out that hustle, hit me up. You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Um, yeah, send me a message. Let's talk. Let's pull that hustle out of you. This next segment, I like to call it the hot seat. This is where we hold people in the group accountable for the goals that they set last week or maybe the week before. So again, thank y'all for tuning in this far, and let's move on to the hot seat. Let me know who should go first. Who should be the first person in the hot seat? Let me know. I'm move any, mini, miny, mo. We're gonna go with Steph. You pull it up. Let me remove. I'll remove people from the stage real quick. Where you at, Steph?
I've been here.
There
You
you
heard me?
go. Yeah, we hear you.
Great. I was been a
Yeah.
volunteer anyway, so thanks for picking me.
And thank you for volunteering yourself. We really appreciate you coming to the hot seat.
Yes, sir. I don't mind my butt being a little hot, roasted buns.
Hey man, let us know a little bit about your task from last week.
Our group task.
Yeah, I think your task was more of a
Mine was just
stock market.
researching the stock. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was researching a specific stock. Um, I personally don't like it, but hey, it's what the group wanted. um, so what would you like to know? Tell me something.
I don't know. I don't know
Would
what
you?
you. I don't really know what you know. Just tell us what you know.
All right, hold on. Go back here. Let me pull it up. This be. Hold on, 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Oh yeah, it was the STZ. Yeah, that was STZ. Yeah, that's what it was. The consultation branch. Okay, so I was taking a look at it, and so far as us being a smaller group, the buy-in and like the current price of it is like $161 currently, and I just feel like for us as a group, that's a high price to try to buy into a stock. Personally, we don't have, we don't have nobody financing us. We don't have a big bank account to put all our money into. So this why this one turned me off just because how much it was to just buy into it. Me personally, I think we need to start smaller, like in some penny stocks. As I've been sitting in the group, I feel like we should research on some penny stocks and basically some stocks that cost less because I don't think or I don't like this for us as a group, basically. Just because the price point and I've been looking at the how it's been growing over, basically this past week and it's been growing, but it's been growing a little. And I feel like, us trying to buy in at the current prices I don't feel like it's going to be beneficial towards us. So a little about the company. It's basically an alcohol supplier in the U.S., the largest alcohol supplier in the U.S. So, but yeah, it didn't turn me on. Basically, I didn't like it for the group. That's how I feel about it personally.
We want to know some history about it. I mean, I never even looked it up. It kind of got referred to me, so I wanted to know kind of about it. Like, what did it start at, or how long does it have a dividend, or just some general information about it.
Well, yeah, the dividend yield is 2.46%. Um, Last year they made 1.7 billion. I know, but the 2 years before that, they was negative 40 million, and then the next year there was negative 71 million. So it's like, I mean, I feel like it's making money. It's making money for sure, and it's growing for sure because this company is actually it's a parent company to this cannabis company called Canopy Growth. I think that's what it's called. It's called Canopy Growth, and they own like 40% of that company. And the Canopy Growth is a medical and recreational cannabis company that I was looking into when it was a penny stock and it was doing good, and then it took off. So it owns like 40% of that company, which is a big deal. So basically, it's like I said, it's alcohol. It's an alcohol industry basically. So, what else about it? You said when was it funded or when was it founded?
No, just anything in general. Just anything. But
Let me
that's it. If that's
see.
all you have, then that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Honestly, like I said, they have been profitable in my opinion. Like I said, the net profit is negative for the past 12 months, and it's been negative. So out of the 5 years I've seen, the 5 year history I've seen, it was only positive in 1 year. So it didn't turn me on personally.
So they don't yield any cash. any every year, or they always negative on cash flow?
Well, it said the dividend was, or you said the cash flow. I'm not sure how much cash flow it is per year.
Okay, and
Yeah,
that's important to know though. But
yeah,
thank you
it
for
is. And
the information that you got so far.
it, like I said, it's cool, but it didn't get me excited. It didn't get me excited to wanna, for us to wanna, for me to want to present this to the group as a potential buy-in point for us. It didn't get me excited, but
Okay, appreciate you. Thanks for coming to the hot seat.
yeah, put me on.
All right, where you at, Jocelyn? You here? You there? Oh, there you go. Boom.
Okay.
I see you made a. You ended up making a. What did you make? Tell us about it. What was your task?
Yes, so my task was to make an easy guide on how to create an LLC. So I made it a little interactive as well. It's pretty much the steps on how to create an LLC. It's not state specific, but it does give you the steps from the beginning all the way to once your corporation is formed. And then the interactive part is, I don't know if you can pull it up, but we can as well share it with everybody at some point. But there's different sections where it's pretty much a, like you're going through your thought process of your business, like what's your business name, what's the why behind your business, what is your mission statement, your vision statement, your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, and your exit strategy. So it kind of just gets you thinking about your business as you're going through the process of creating the business. So kind of all the things that you would put into your business in the initial stages. So yeah, it's
That's
like,
exciting. Oh, it look good. I seen it. It look good, and we're gonna release that for everybody. So if you want to get that LLC easy guide or quick guide, let me know. Get that to you. It'll be on sale for a donation of just $1. $1 will take us a long way.
yes.
Let me pull
So
this back up for y'all. $1. Give us $1. That will take us a long way. You can donate here at Black OFFCE. And that's on Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, let me know. We'll figure something out. But please, if you want to donate, make a donation. $1 will take us a long way. We'll make sure you get that LLC quick guide. Thank you for the support. All right, let's get back to the hot seat.
yeah, so I hope everybody who wants to take a look at it and is wanting to start a business, that it's helpful to you. I just really try to think of things that would be helpful to think about when creating your business. Um, there's areas for a free dump, there's areas for, how you would like to design your logo. So, pretty interactive.
I like it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Shout out to the Black Bears. Whoop whoop.
Yes, shout out to the Black Bears, big Black Bears.
Or Black Bear.
Black Bear, let's bring him to the stage. Chef Dave, what up with you?
Um, you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. To find out about Brookshire Hathaway, which is a stock. Today it closed at. This is one of those real expensive stocks. I mean, this is just some. This is not financial advice. It's just some good information, good advice. If you have the stock money to put into $486, that's um its 52-week high is $542. So it's bouncing between $486 and $542, which again, that's a very expensive stock. But I mean, if that's, let me give you a little background on Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway is a conglomerate, a company that insurance, railroads, utility and assistance, customer product and like Apple, Coca-Cola, and Bank of America. The ticker, the ticker on the New York Stock Exchange is BRKB. It does not have it. Warren Buffett, which is a major player, he's a major investor in the company, but he's about to step down. He's about to resign, and that's what's causing the stock to fall over these last couple. Buffett prefers to reinvest the profits. It allows investors to own a slice of Berkshire entire. Why do people invest in Berkshire Hathaway? Long-term growth. Berkshire has consistently outperformed. It's very diverse. By owning Berkshire Hathaway, you're investing in dozens of companies all at once. It has a strong leadership, investors.
Okay.
In short, Berkshire Hathaway is a single successful fund, but managed by the world's class investors.
Okay, you breaking up now, but we heard a good chunk of what you were saying. It was breaking up. So this company is like oh he lagged out. So basically, that company is like um a mixture of different stocks from what I heard from him. There you go. Yeah. We'll have to get a breakdown. All right. Yeah, you lagged out on us. Let me get to the that stock is like a mixture of multiple stocks. But you probably earn a dividend in that one too, huh? It's like one of them safety nets, what it sounds like, 'cause they do all the investing for you. Let's see. What you saying?
What was the question?
I said that. So that company pretty much they do all the
What was it? You
investing
said,
for
is it
you.
a dividend in the stock?
Yeah.
And they are investing in a bunch of different companies like Apple, Coca-Cola. They invested in insurance companies like Geico. So it's so expensive right now. I haven't looked back to see what it was a year ago, or even like 6 months ago. But in the stock market, and you all can invest together as a team on the stock. That's one of those stocks a group, but you have to watch it because Warren Buffett is about to step down. He's one of the biggest influencers on that stock. He also is very respected in the investment business. So maybe over these last couple of weeks, it'll probably take a couple dips until that's what the predecessor to Warren Buffett is about, so they understand
Mm.
if he's going to get the job done like Warren Buffett or not.
Yeah. So you might can get it at a dip price.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. If you pay attention to it,
Appreciate you. That was some good information right there. Thank y'all, Black Bears. You always come with some great information. Now bring.
Black Bears, woo woo.
stock market. My bad. Let me get my
Oh, my
little
bad.
tip.
Go ahead. Let me bring you back in.
I texted the group earlier. Um, it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market.
Hmm.
So take your time, do your research. You pretty much want to invest in stuff that you may have interest in, like Nike. If you buy shoes, invest in Nike. That stock is pretty cheap. If you have a T-Mobile phone, invest in T-Mobile. T-Mobile $100 right now. So invest in things that you may use on a daily basis, things that you can understand the language and terminology when they're talking about these different. Wear Lululemon. See if Lululemon is public. See if there's something that you might want to invest your money in. That's one of the best ways to enter the stock. Sony. If you play the game a lot, see how much Sony's going for. Or if you order off Amazon a lot, see how much Amazon you can buy. Like maybe say the stock is $100. You only got 50. You can buy $50. This little bit more better for people who are beginners in the investment world and people who hit once, and you can kind of budget your money around the whole stock that you want.
Appreciate that. That's definitely some good information right there. That's what I've learned from the stock market too. Invest in things that you actually use on a daily basis. But coming to the stage, you got the water bears. My task for Darielle, it was more of like a freestyle type task, but let's see what it is. I wanted you to tell us what you wanted to tell us, what you needed. So, what did you come up with?
So what I need,
Yeah,
I don't really need anything but the glory of God. Thus
amen.
saith the Lord. That was quick. Talk to you guys next week with the forecast. Nah, but yeah. But seriously, yeah, I'm a pretty modest person. I don't really need anything. You talking about like monetarily? I'm putting together a little studio, and everything gonna come together one piece at a time. I'm actually gonna try to get me. I'm driving right now, just so you know. But I'm trying to get together a real computer, so I don't have to use my laptop and whatnot. Um, Probably some couches and stuff like that. But is there anything specifically that you would want to know about, like my personal needs, what I actually need, or are you talking about need in another type of way?
As far
That's a layered
as
question.
as like what y'all do in the water bears, like what are some things you want to work on? Um, because I got something like Kiki got something she gonna work towards as far as like networking. But I wanted to know what some things that you want to work on to help water bears get to the next level.
That's a group effort. Uh, to be honest, we just can't be afraid to bust a move. So I can't say that I particularly need anything, but we need calm, level minds inside of the group and try not to spread ourselves too thin in any one direction.
Okay.
Good researching, probably what's that? Some good communication. I know Kiki. She looking for. At least last time you told me and Kiki to look for what's those people called? We trying to connect with other people who are inside. You know what I'm saying, that realm of expertise. But I don't really need those people. I think that we can make it pop with what we got. I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, nigga, like, the only thing we have to do is really just look at what we look at the market, grab something that's available, fix it up to what's that, the proper specs of what we need it to be at, whether we're gonna be renting or holding it. I don't think that we really need that much. I think that we just need to loosen up and then stop overthinking. That's what I think.
I like that.
So
And
so pretty much don't need nothing. And
Nope, we have everything that we need. We just can't be afraid to jump off that damn cliff.
so this is I guess it was more of I guess you kind of told me what you wanted to do without telling me. But this is more of like a either a short term task or something you want to work on in the meantime. Or um, I know that we wanted to create our own networking um, event, probably virtually, where we can talk to different people, maybe in the real estate industry, stock industry, and they just come into the space and we kind of pick each other's brains. So we got that coming up. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Um, but yeah, I was trying to see if you had anything you wrote down as far as ideas you had for water bears. Like if it was shit, you found a building that was $3,000 that maybe needed an inspection and yeah, just anything, no matter. But I should have been more
I think
specific with
let's
some
say
stuff.
since I know what, but well, I think more specifically, I want to hear other people inside of our group chime in. But what is it that you guys think that we need to make that jump to actually getting a property? Is because it doesn't really matter if we do bring a property to the gate. Well, what do y'all think that we actually need for us to actually make that motherfucker shake?
we need capital for sure. We
I was
need to
just
be
about to
able to
say
have that
that.
deposit.
Do we?
I mean, don't we?
No.
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 So I'm telling y'all, we got everything we need. We just got to do it. Everything
So,
we need is right here in this group.
so if we got everything we need, what's stopping us from jumping off the porch? I'm not a waterboard bear, so I haven't been researching real estate no more because that's not my lane. But shit, if we got everything we need, why we not jumping off the porch?
Because you have to have everybody on one accord, and a lot of people are afraid of going into debt that they're unfamiliar with. That's why I believe, but I'm not trying to speak for everybody.
I guess I think the next task should be is for you to create a plan, like a plan that everybody can see as far as like the property, just a full out plan so that everybody can see the shit and then we can just either edit the plan or just work towards that plan that you draft out, that blueprint that you draft out
All
kind
right,
of go
sounds
about it
good.
that way.
I'll make it
So you
happen.
kind of so you kind of
Wait, you
told me what
broke
you
up towards
needed.
the end. I didn't hear the second part you said. You said make a plan about what?
Um, about properties that they found, and then we can come up with a plan. Okay, this is how much it costs. This is we got to do an inspection. We need to schedule a date to go do an inspection. Just everything that we've been researching. This place needs this type of insurance, or this place has flooded before. Just anything you can put into a plan so we can look at. Okay, has it been flooded? Has it been hit by a tornado? What are the risks that's going into it? What are the possible gains we can get from it? Are they building a school? Are they building a zoo out there? Just any random ideas you can throw on this plan that we can all look over together at one point and kind of pull things out and add things in, like gumbo, pretty much.
Okay, bet. So basically, you putting the action together to action
Yeah,
plan together.
yeah. Action. He can put an action plan together. Everybody can see.
How many properties are going to be on this action plan? We have a
Well, give.
minimum
We're
action.
not give them. Well, I'm just gonna let them do what they do, and then we'll come when they once they
I,
got that done,
uh,
and then we'll come in with the
well,
question.
I think that people, if you see properties that you just been looking at and you want to just send it to me, I think that makes more sense. What's name? I'm only gonna see what I see. But if you see something inside of an area that you think that we should be buying in, then you send that to me, and then I can properly vet it, look at some of these different things, and then I will give it back to the community. But then, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, I know y'all look at real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hello.
Look, yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Yeah, I definitely look at real estate. Keep going.
So, but I just don't want people to be afraid to jump off the deep end. That's all I'm saying. Because you're going to have to make that muscle move. That's going to be the same thing with every aspect, even with the what's the name, getting into the stocks and stuff like that. We can't be afraid to, you know what I'm saying, take a loss. That's just is what it is. We got to do the best research that we can and then jump in.
Facts. That's very, 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 very true. And I'm with you on that wholeheartedly, 100%. I'm behind you. I back this bill.
Jeez.
Yeah. So definitely
You
come
can
up
do
with
the
a
same thing with
plan.
the stocks with for the in the black bear group, Stefan.
Oh, that's
Yes,
true.
sir. I have already started doing that today. Once I brought y'all that food to the table, and I don't think y'all saw that food and y'all was hungry enough and wanted to eat that food. So I've already started coming up with an action plan, and I'm tracking what from today what the stock was and how it's going to gradually increase or decrease by our next meeting. And so hopefully next time I bring this food to the table, we want to eat it.
Okay, I like that proactiveness.
Okay. And I still do have a forecast just in case you guys wanted to hear it.
All right.
Let us hear it.
So anyway, so
Yeah, go ahead.
I did get an anonymous call from a fan of ours, and they wanted to understand when natural disasters hit, what happens to the property market? Like, does it go up or does it go down? Are we losing things or gaining more things? And so I had to go into it, get the research, and try to figure out what's actually going on. Just a natural disaster does not make the market go down and or up. What really makes it what drive the market is supply and demand. So when I looked at little Timmy after he asked that question, I said, "Get your head on straight, little Timmy. It's not all about whether there's a tornado hitting the land or a volcano. It's all about supply and demand. Did that tornado take out those houses? And if you can't proclaim that, there's still going to be land there that still need to be built on. Supply and demand. That's the only thing to change the market. Back to you, John.
That was pretty good. Supply and demand.
I fuck with that. Yes, sir. S and D.
Do we
Wait,
have anybody named John in here?
I'm about to say, wait, Kiki, are you John?
I guess I'm done.
You the only other water bear, so I wasn't sure if you was John or not.
I will definitely be John. So,
And next time I say Kiki.
It could be Kijane.
I've
Kijane.
definitely been called that, or Kijani. So yeah, I guess that fits. I have been John.
Look at
Um,
God. Look at God.
so the goals that we had was talk about ideas for networking events, and I definitely did run some ideas by Tyler. We did confirm that it's going to be virtual, um, and so we just have to build it from there. I'll put together um, the format and whatnot and discuss it with the rest of the water bears, aka Dario. Um, and yeah, and then it sounds like we're gonna go and put together the information so we can all finally jump off the
Your
porch. I'm excited.
your theme idea and stuff.
Oh, so my theme idea. Let me go back because I know I had a couple ones, but I think I told you. Okay, so my favorite one that I saw at that time was the Shark Tank panel one. So attendees would come in pitching ideas, deals, and partnerships to us, and then we would just pick who we want to work with. They would be selected for either mentorship, membership, or just access to our resources. And I really liked that idea. Wanted to see how you guys felt about that one.
I like that too because I actually do like watching Shark Tank. So I like that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that too because I definitely like how the Shark Tank set up and all that. So I'm a fan of it personally. That's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea. I did a yeah.
Okay, perfect. Will we be able to set up the studio that we have now right here?
Yeah, we can set up any type of way, any type of theme. Just gotta let me know and I can decorate it any type of way.
The Bear Tank, the Bear Den, not Shark Tank, but the Bear Den,
Bear trap is what
Bear
I want to
Trap.
call
Mhm.
Okay,
Bear trap.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Bear
Yeah,
trap.
Oh,
yeah. We
No
had this
copy.
plan for like
I think it's
around
weird.
August, so we can get everything set up and we'll try to get like a guest speaker, somebody that is a professional speaker, get them on here and see if they want to come talk. So that's one plan I had to reach out to a guest speaker.
That's all I got for right now. Thank y'all
Thank
for
you,
y'all
thank
time.
you.
Um, I just want to say to the Water Bears, good job. Y'all really got me excited. Um, because I'm definitely ready to jump off that porch. Um, so thank you guys for getting me excited.
No, 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 no. Not the porch. A cliff, nigga. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Damn.
joking. I'm joking.
Is this the
We need to
water?
step off the ledge like Jenny and Forrest Gump, niggas.
Shit, loyalty or respect? That's what that was. Jenny and Forrest Gump, loyalty or respect?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
damn
joking.
sure
I'm
they
just joking. My
respected it.
bad.
And shit. I had Shay had some shit, but he ain't here. He's not here. So let me bring.
Uh.
I guess I can't put myself on the stage, but appreciate y'all for sharing. But I can share with y'all what I did. What was my task? I wanted to make a booking page, so I ended up doing that. Well, let me share that with y'all. I can share my screen. Hold on, one moment. Let me share my screen. Mm. Boom, boom, boom. Bang. So this is what I was doing. I was chilling at work, and I was feeling creative. So I made this background. I put the Black Office logo on top of this creature with legs. Made it walk down the path to success. And if you click any one of these links, they all active. They work. If you want to come a guest on the podcast, you just click right there where it says podcast guest. If you wanna do some work with Bear, you want to be accountable for some goals for anything, you hit us up at the accountability coach. If you want to donate because you believe in us and you want to see young Black entrepreneurs grow and flourish, you just click that donate box and show some love. uh, that's all I got. I'm pretty sure it's gonna change once we get more sources. So that was my task.
I like it. I like it. I got a task for you.
What up?
I need you to go ahead and create a social media page, such as a Instagram page for Bear. I have people who's been hitting me up, and they've been looking to share the videos and links on their social media, but we don't got no Instagram. And I made one comment on an Instagram post, and it got 1,000 likes. Imagine if I would have hashtag Bear Financial into that, we could have had 1,000 eyes on Bear Financial. So that's my task to you. And make sure you put that what you just created in a link tree on the page of Bear Financial so people can click that as well.
Man, you are Bear. You could tell them come see you.
They already see me. That's how they give me the feedback. I'm just giving the
That's,
feedback from the people.
we all a Bear. Everybody come. They come shop with any one of us.
I'm giving the feedback from the people. So
Oh no, I feel you.
that's your task. That's your task, okay?
I ain't creating no other additional pages. I'm just gonna you know because pretty much I just promote myself. I don't really promote the actual Bear page. I promote the YouTube, but yeah,
So how Bear
pretty
gonna
much.
be promoted if we ain't got no Bear page to promote?
Just how I got y'all here talking to y'all. The same way you had got your friends. Same way you got Dre talking. Send them the booking page. Schedule an appointment. Get them on a call. Then next thing you know, we get them on a video.
We in new times where we need
That
millennials
it
and
sounds like
Gen
you just
Zs.
need to create it.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's not my Bear group. This is his Bear group. He's supposed to be creating this. This is Tyler Bear Group.
I know. I got the link on my personal page. That's why
I know.
I be promoting myself.
All right, well, you create the page and I'll monitor it. How about that?
I feel you, but I ain't creating no other pages though. Not right
Hmm.
now, at least. 'Cause I ain't gonna monitor 'em.
Let's take a group vote. Who all think Tyler should make the
I mean, you
page?
can create it as long as you do your own little thing. I'll be bringing people to my own space because I'm the coach. I coach them, bring them in through the funnel to to the Bear Group if that's the way you want to go. But pretty much you got to come through me so I can talk to them, vet them, coach them up. Yeah, I haven't really thought what the actual Bear page would even look like or what it would do. Because myself, I look at myself as a coach. Bear is just us, our internal team.
I think that if we're going to be a team, especially because we're a team on paper, then you should start doing your business under the paper so that you could be protected and whatnot. And then also to have everything centralized through Bear.
No, I feel y'all. I'm not gonna monitor it. If y'all want to do it, I can. Like everything I already create, everything here, I pretty much already created it years ago, and I just been adding on to it. So that means I would have to make additional pages. But if somebody want to do it, I definitely can.
And then you're
Just won't be
basically
me.
rebranding.
Yeah, I'll be rebranded because Bear is just an internal group I made for us. Everything else has already been created. Bear is just a safe space. Black Office is actually the house. It's the building.
The
Bear
umbrella.
is the group inside of it. Yeah, because it was a an animal that we can play off of.
So it's like basically we got our own business cards. We're the consultants, and then we just bring it into the house.
Yeah,
So y'all can outwardly represent, and then if we have our client, we just bring them in.
we all are Bear. Everyone in here is Bear. So anybody in here could. If you wanna be the physical Bear page, rebrand who you are, make a Bear page, and just be the Bear. I'm fine with that. Steph, you can be a Bear.
Yeah, I don't got a what's it called? So I could just do that.
Because my personal animal is a duck. So that's my brand. Bear is just us.
31 years, and this whole time I thought you was a human. It's
No,
crazy.
I'm a duck. I'm the data duck. I put together the data. I put together the information. Hopefully, y'all come with the facts. We bring it to the people. That's what I'm here to do. Put the data together, bring the people together, coach people up. Hopefully, they become better. They can go out and make other people better. But that was the last task, the last person we had in the hot seat. Um,
Where do we go?
huh?
Oh, my bad. I don't got it on mute. I'm inside the grocery store. I'm sorry.
But no, that was pretty much, we went through that pretty fast, faster than usual. Last week, it took us almost 2 hours to finish everything. But this week, we went through it, pretty smooth. Uh, this week, we ain't have Brandon, man.
We
We
do
get to
we
see
do the
Brandon
sun
this
bears,
week.
bro. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. I have forgot she can Shay ass on here. But you're right. Go ahead, Sunbear. Let me put you up there. Can't forget about the Sunbear. We got Dave representing.
Um, yeah, I'm part of the sun bears. We always looking for new entrepreneurs. I think my task, it wasn't last week, it's been on hold. My task was to get my food handler's license. But in doing research, about out because I got my safe serve, you know what I'm saying? So
Hey, good shit. Good shit.
with this, it's a manager safe serve. I don't need the food handler's license.
Good shit. You took
And
care
then
of
when
that
I got done
real
with that,
fast.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I see you took care of that real fast.
pause, but I'm back. All pressure. And like I said before, I start this business as of this moment. After I got done with my safe serve, got this plan right here.
Oh
Got all my
shit, with the
information,
business
all the
plan.
numbers, executive summary. You know what I'm saying? My safe serve, so I don't need the food handler's license. Got my business plan ready to go. This is for once I open up a business making account. So yeah, that's what I did this week. Got all that done. And up next is to get into the restaurant caterings part of what I'm doing. But like I said, and people don't tell you about is the business side of it. All the paperwork you got to get done and everything you need to fill out and certain certificates, certain license drive to want to be an entrepreneur. But we don't talk about the side where you got to fill out all this paperwork, know what chapter 16 points to need this license or this certificate. So like I said, that's what I'm doing before I before I get of my business, which is not the easy part, but I say easy because the paperwork is something that I've never seen, something that I've never done. Their paper is always a new thing, and understanding certain terminology is very difficult. So when you run into this terminology that you don't on this small consultations, and sometimes they even have you team up with somebody who knows spot to meet and talk about things that you don't understand as far as paperwork goes in the social too, like different grants for minorities. Well, that's a whole nother conversation. It's just paperwork. One such that I do know, like I said, is the SBA Small Business Association. So that's the Sunbear. That's what I did this week. Got a lot done. That business plan, need my food handler's license, but I do. So my next test, I need to get I believe I need a seller's license. I have to get my seller's license. Thank you.
Whoop de whoop. Good
You out
job,
here
man.
winning. You out here winning.
Go Chef Day.
Shout out to you, Dave. Shout out to you, man. Foot to ground, belt to ass, as the children like to
Appreciate
say.
it.
To
Appreciate
that
y'all.
ass. Yes, sir.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Um, thank all y'all for being accountable. Coming up with new ideas, finishing old ideas. Everybody in the group is successful because shit, y'all keep creating new ideas and accomplishing old ideas. So all y'all very much successful. As long as you keep creating, you'll continue to be successful. Um, we lose. Deria went to the grocery store. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, everybody, each and every last one of y'all for being here. And if you haven't, if you're still viewing, you're still there, you're still viewing, definitely hit our YouTube page, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, subscribe. If you're on Instagram, follow, share, come to Facebook. Um, I also want to let everybody know that if you in here, you can also share the live to your own live, unless you like share your own thing too. I think unless you go live while I'm live. So that
Share
also
Please.
So it creates exposure if everybody else is going live while I'm live. I think it's a button on here that lets you do that. So that brings in new viewers. That brings in some of the people that y'all follow that I may not follow. Because right now it's just people that following me, kind of watching. So I don't know if any of y'all be going live, but if you do, you can go live in here. It's a button that you can click and it lets you go live. I'm live. So
I haven't went live, but I've shared the link with like a bunch of other people.
yeah, so this function it lets you go live.
I didn't even know how to set it.
People on your social media pages can see you live, and yeah, and then maybe they'll come back, or maybe they'll go to YouTube and follow, like, subscribe, or whatever, so forth, so on. So that's another way to get us out there. So if y'all try to do that, I know I've seen it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Because it asked me, did I want to allow everybody else to be able to go live while I'm live? So I was like, oh, I don't care. Cool.
It looks like it's under more. Stream this to your audience.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so everybody can do that too. If y'all got an audience or if you popping on social media, it will help us get some reach as well. Y'all might have some business owners out there, or somebody that's a hustler or hustler in the making that we can have on here, because we want more like-minded people to show up to bring some powerful energy that'll keep pushing the group forward. Um, if you're lazy, don't come. Um, if you don't wake up and go to work in the morning or at night, don't come. If you don't take care of your family, don't come. Just different things. Don't show up. Just stay where you at. Anybody else, show up. We appreciate you. If you got some energy, you're a go-getter, please come. But this pretty much concludes our session for today of knocking out false beliefs of Black business owners being was it aggressive? Being really rude. That was false. We went over chief aims, which is basically a blueprint. I was able to potentially help some of the people in the group see where they're going, because a ship without a destination just ends up lost at sea. So when you can see where you're going, you won't get lost at sea. And then we tapped in with the Bear Group, and they was able to tell us their different plans and different goals, and they went over stocks, went over future plans for real estate, future plans for networking. We have a LLC quick guide if you want that. $1. Hit me up if you want it. And then I was able to show y'all our dashboard sponsored by BioLink. Here come Kamaria. She's ready for me to go to. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in again. And once again, this is the Cash App. Please donate if you want to, if you can, if you got it, do it. Thank you. Who want to close us out? What about you, Kiki? Want to close us out?
I was just gonna say, Chef Dave and Steph always have the most encouraging words.
Yeah, but Dave he breaking up right now. So I was like, let me see.
That's true. My phone is dying, and I'm afraid that it's gonna die. It's on 2%. It's already on the charger. But I just want to say congratulations to Chef Dave and to everybody else for continuing to show up and being productive, because you're not just showing up, you're actually doing the work. So we're getting one step closer to jumping off the cliff, which we're getting excited for, which that's our goal. We're here to make money and to make business moves. So we're building our purpose.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we are here to make business moves. And My last words for y'all. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and every last one of you. If you stayed to the end, appreciate it. If you want to come on the next episode, please do. Hit me up. Bless me. I would love to hear your thoughts. Sherelle, if you want to come on and give us some information, come talk to us. Let me know. We'll get you on for 10, 20 minutes. We'll respect your time. But thank y'all for another successful week. And I love y'all. Even if you don't like it, we'll see you again, hopefully next week, or maybe in person. Peace.